Hi, my name is Kyle, and today I'll be talking to you guys about 3D printing. So what exactly is 3D printing? To the bottom left, you'll see a 3D printed robot, and to the bottom right, that is typically what 3D printing looks like. So 3D printing, it's basically a slicing program that uses an XYZ coordinate to pretty much make plastic models, and this is a process of creating a three-dimensional object layer by layer. This process is a fused deposit method or a fused filament method. There are two methods. These are the two methods, and I'll be going to tell you guys about them later on. And basically, in order to build something with a 3D printer, all you need to really have is a design, which is you can do from a computer. And this is an additive process which builds an object layer by layer, which in turn uses less waste. So where can you 3D print? Since 3D printing has been more accessible for the people, it can pretty much be found at printing stores nearby. However, you do need to have it licensed, and you need property rights for these 3D printers. One printing store that does do 3D printing is a UPS store, and they are offering it, but only certain stores throughout California. And most of the stores that are electronic based also offer 3D printing. You just need to look throughout your area and you should find at least one. Okay. So what did I find interesting about 3D printing? So 3D printing, as I've said earlier, uses a fused deposition method or a fused filament fabrication, which is FDM or FFF. This is the type of process that 3D printing uses in order to build these three-dimensional objects, and these process uses an XYZ coordinate to perfectly recreate their designs. And what I find interesting the most is that everyone can make their own designs, customizable designs that can be very intricate, that would be very hard to produce in real by using your hands. And 3D printing pretty much uses a design from a computer to build this called item while using less waste and faster build times. The filament reels use an FDM or FFF printers. This is another word for 3D printings. They're very malleable, thermoplastic under heat. PLA is one of the types of filament reels, and it is biodegradable, while ABS is oil-based. And 3D printing, it can be pretty much up to your imagination. You can use it for prototyping, use it for modeling. If you want to just build a 3D model of a nuclear power plant, just so you would know what and how it runs, then you can just 3D print a smaller version of that. Or you can make custom parts that are for your projects, which is really helpful and handy because you won't need to go out buy some. You just need, it's basically a replacement for it. Another use for 3D printing is just designing and for research purposes. And that's one of the reasons why it can be dangerous at times, because it can build anything, and in the wrong hands can be very illegal. But mostly 3D printing is just used by engineers to build and for research, and I find that really cool. In some ways, it has also helped us humans because it has build 3D printed jaws or 3D printed ears, and yeah, I hope more can be done in the future. Thank you.